Okay, looks like we're loading up. And we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to week 4 of the High Level Affiliate Program November Challenge. We'll just wait a few minutes to let everyone filter in, but um, if anyone can hear me, please let me know. It looks like you were muted, Mike.
I think I'm good now.
Heck yeah. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I don't think I've ever seen this background for you.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's my let's see here. All right, just switch my microphone. Hopefully that's good.
That's real good.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's my I have a boring white wall background, so I need to sexy it up a little bit.
Ah, nice. This is actually our high level break room that's right behind me, but I want to get like a neon sign
Nice.
here that says high level.
Awesome.
Um, but yeah, we're just waiting for everyone to filter in. Not
Okay.
sure how many people are coming because it's right before Black Friday or right before Thanksgiving
Yep.
here in the United States. But thanks so much for joining us.
Of course, absolutely. I'm glad to. How are you doing? Life good?
Life fantastic.
Good. You guys are keeping busy.
Oh, absolutely. How are you doing?
I'm great. Thank you.
Absolutely. I'm coming back to California in about 2 weeks.
Oh, are you?
Um,
Nice.
yeah, to see my family. I'm going to be there all of December, so I'm really stoked to have the California weather again.
Oh my gosh, yeah, no kidding. Where are you going to where are you gonna be? Where's your family at?
Yeah, we are in San Jose, California. So I moved out of Silicon Valley to find a job in tech
Oh
out here in
yeah.
Dallas at high level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, but tech follows me wherever I go. I love San Jose.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's cool. Yeah, I lived in Santa Clara and Palo Alto and all that good stuff for years. So I gotcha. I know that area.
Fantastic. Well, I do know that you have you have a limited time today, and I wanna take advantage of all of the value that you can bring.
Sure.
Everyone, Mike Cooch, if you don't know who Mike Cooch is, he is one of our top tier high level affiliates. Absolutely fantastic human being. I know that you have some high level groups, Mike. I wasn't sure which ones you wanted me to talk about, but did you want to just give a quick background to who you are and what you do?
Sure. Yeah. Thank you. And thanks. Hello, everybody. Thanks for being here. Right before Thanksgiving, I know. Yeah. So let's see here. My background. So I've been an entrepreneur essentially my whole career. I actually got started in Silicon Valley, as we were just talking about, and I got into IT management for small businesses, and I built up an IT management company, following the approaches that I now teach to other people, which is by creating very packaged service plans and selling them at a flat price per month, and which was completely counter as to how the industry worked back then. It was all hourly consulting. And so took a totally different approach in that industry, built up a business that was doing millions of dollars in recurring revenue, 3-time Inc. 5000 fastest growing companies, and ended up with offices in Boston, Colorado, and Los Angeles. And then was able to sell that company successfully to a larger business. I then left that and started Kutenda. Kutenda was my marketing services business. And I call it marketing services instead of an agency business because I knew from day one I never wanted to be an agency. Again, I got rid of all the time and consulting and projects and doing custom anything and created very specific marketing services packages that were designed for small businesses. And that company grew even faster. That company grew very, very quickly. And then ultimately, I ended up getting into teaching and coaching other people, other entrepreneurs, which I love. I went to Babson for my MBA, which is the top entrepreneurship program in the world for like 30 years running now. And I started teaching some of the classes while I was there. And shortly after I left there with some of my favorite professors, and I just love teaching. And so I do that now as well. And so I have services that scale. Services that scale is exactly as it says. I try and teach service providers how to structure their services so that they can scale and be profitable and have a life, so that you break that connection from time to service delivery, right? If you're selling your time to deliver your services, there's only so much time. That's an ugly business model. And so I try and help people, break that. So services that scale, on that website, you can see all kinds of things that I do, but I have a services that scale mastermind that has, I don't know how many hundreds of service providers in that. It's a great group, great community.
Fantastic. That was a great background. And you dropped your groups in there. So if people are interested, they can definitely check it out. If anyone has any specific questions for Mike, feel free to drop them in the chats. But I have some questions for you too, Mike.
Go for it.
So I know you touched up a little bit on the time aspect of being a real big reason of you not running an agency like how a lot of high-level users are. But other than that, what are the other differences between running an agency versus being an affiliate to you?
Yeah. Well, so in the agency business, there is usually a much more limited reach, typically. Where most agencies tend to focus on like a very specific market and in a specific geography. And so you have, typically smaller number of customers, but they're oftentimes much higher value and you have more relationship with them. It creates some dynamics that just at a certain point or another makes it hard to scale as much as I like. Versus in the affiliate business and information marketing and things like that, it's pretty unlimited. It's online. I mean, I have customers all over the world. I have tens of thousands of customers. My relationships with most of them are more limited because I'm not working in their business every day like maybe I would if I were an agency. But it's an awesome business. I love it. I've loved it for years. It gives me tons of flexibility, tons of freedom. Can be very, very rewarding. It's a nice business. It's a nice model.
And if someone was like, hey, I love everything that Mike is saying, and I could see myself doing that in a different way, of course, what would be the first step that you recommend that they should do to start on this journey?
Cool. Well, I have a model that I use and that I teach, which is just called ARROW, Audience Relationship Offer, because I believe that those are the three key components to success in that business. You want to identify and build the attention of your audience. You want to do everything that you can to deepen the relationship with that audience, even though you're not in their business like an agency working with them every day. There's lots of things that you can do to create that sense of a relationship with them so that they trust you and prefer to buy from you. And then, of course, having a really great offer that converts and that sticks and that generates great revenue. So the very first thing that I would say is building the attention of that audience. And there's lots of ways to do that. YouTube videos are an excellent one. They've worked really, really well for me. Putting a good old lead magnet out there and building a list. So you can do that by running a webinar or offering an ebook or free trials. Any of those types of things can get good attention as well. But just building that audience and building your list from that audience so that you can continue to get the attention and hold the attention of that audience over time by emailing them instead of having to run ads. I think, as much as so much of this business has changed over the years, it's still stayed really, really simple, which is primarily get people on a list, email, SMS, and have a relationship with them so that you can make your offers.
Nice. And as a seasoned affiliate, what does a typical day look like for you?
If I was just doing affiliate marketing, I mean, I run 3 different businesses. So if I was just doing affiliate marketing, honestly, it would kind of be the easiest thing in the world. It would probably consist of shooting a YouTube video or creating some sort of piece of content like that at least once a week. So that doesn't require a ton of time. And then sending an email every day. That would be like 90% of it. For me as well, I like to have the Facebook groups and interact with people in the Facebook groups. So that gives me more of a relationship with people and with my prospects. So I spend some time on that. But honestly, if that's the only business I was doing, it would be super easy. It would just be very, very low maintenance, and it's a nice, like I said, it's a very, very nice lifestyle business.
Fantastic. It looks like we have a question in the chat from Alex. Alex, did you want to unmute and ask it, or I could also read it? Okay, I'll read it. Mike, can you talk about your thoughts on being an affiliate of High Level versus selling your white labeled High Level brand? I'm struggling with doing both successfully. When someone searches my name slash YouTube channel slash social media, etc., I don't want one post that says join High Level today and another saying X app for dentist reviews. Is it possible to do both and have the best of both worlds?
Yes, I think so. I just think that you have to understand that they are 2 completely different audiences. And so you should not have those 2 options presented right up front there, because that will confuse people. I think if you're white labeling High Level and you're selling to, dentists, then you should have a site and a brand that is very, very specifically about that. And it's about the tool, the system that you're providing to dentists through you as a company, versus if you are selling to affiliates, totally different audience. In my opinion, it should be a different site, everything, so that you're not mixing those 2 messages at all.
Perfect. And I mean, I totally agree. I know a lot of our top affiliates that do both, and they just have a completely different domain, completely different everything. And they try to keep their name out of it as much as possible too. So there's less of that overlap.
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. Are you an affiliate for other companies as well? And if so, would you be open to sharing them?
Oh, sure. I mean, I've been an affiliate for a dozen years now. So I have all kinds of relationships with all kinds of offers that I promote. I mean, tons of them. So high level has been my focus, here for the last, year to 18 months or so. And I think it's by far and away the best opportunity out there. And so it gets my attention now for sure. But I've been an affiliate of all kinds of different offers.
Fantastic. What would your main social profiles be? LinkedIn, Facebook, etc. with that method, or would you just be totally out of it personally? That was a question
I
we
would
got.
never. I mean, I would never be totally out of it. I think that it's important that you build your brand, build your personal brand, build your business brand, everything that you possibly can on social media. So I would, in terms of which platforms I would use, yeah, I mean, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. I mean, honestly, all of those are excellent. And it's really probably a matter of just like choosing where you want to focus for a period of time to get enough momentum and audience there that it doesn't feel like such hard work anymore. So like as an example, right now, I'm really focused on YouTube. And I have a very small audience on YouTube. I just started focusing on, I've had videos up there forever, but I never focused on growing it. I just started focusing on it, I don't know, maybe like 4 months ago or so. And since then, my audience has grown by like 5 times. And it's easier now. It's like I'm getting the hang of it. I understand it. Pretty soon here, that audience will probably grow by another 10 or 20 times because I'll be getting this momentum of having a lot of content out there and having a lot of people watching it and sharing it and all that stuff. It just tends to snowball, these platforms do. Once I hit that point, then I can decide, okay, do I want to start spending a bunch of my energy someplace else and get that one kind of spun up too, or just continue to double down and go more on YouTube? I think a big mistake that people make is they try and be everywhere all the time from day one. And, that's just hard unless you got a team of people that are, managing that for you. So I would just pick one good one. I think LinkedIn for anything B2B is awesome. I think YouTube is awesome. I wish I would have taken YouTube seriously, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, because it is so powerful. I think that those are probably the two that I would recommend that you decide between and pick one and really focus on it for a period of time.
Got it. Nice. And to clarify, you would focus on YouTube and LinkedIn for either affiliate or white labeled version. Go hard at it and then add another one.
I think for affiliate, I think YouTube probably has the advantage. I would probably choose that for, so if I was just going to pick one, I would probably just do YouTube right now for both. Yeah, if I was going to pick one, I'd probably do that one for both. My guess is that there's a lot of B2B niches that LinkedIn, if you're selling B2B, selling directly to the dentist or whoever else it is, that LinkedIn would probably be more powerful than YouTube. But if you're selling affiliate as well, I would probably be focused on YouTube right now.
Got it. Dropping dimes in here. Okay. I have some rapid fire fun questions. Let me just see if we have any. Okay. So what book would you recommend for everyone that's wanting to be an affiliate?
That's wanting to be an affiliate. Honestly, and some people may think I'm like recommending the competitor. I don't think I am, but any of Russell Brunson's stuff, I think is fantastic. I would get his whole series of trafficsecrets.com secrets, expert secrets. They're all fantastic. And I don't think of I've been a ClickFunnels customer and affiliate for years and years and years. To me, ClickFunnels and High Level are totally different value propositions. So it's not, to me, that's not recommending a competitor. But I think his training is fantastic. I think it's awesome.
Heck yeah. What is a quote that you live by?
Oh boy. My personal motto is always happy, but never satisfied. So I think that that's a key to success that I am grateful for and enjoying every day. But at the same time, I'm always trying to grow and always trying to find ways to do more, be more, experience more. And so that absolutely is one I try and live by.
That's a great quote, and I can definitely see that being your quote. Like, if I had to play like a multiple choice, that would be a great one.
That's awesome.
What is a habit that you swear by, either as an affiliate or in general?
A habit that I swear by? Exercising every day.
Nice.
I feel like that's a foundation for me to everything: mental health, energy, getting shit done, all of it.
Fantastic. Okay. Last fun question. If someone wrote a book about you and your journey on becoming an entrepreneur, what would the title of the book be called?
Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm going to say La Cucaracha. And I have to give some explanation to that.
A little bit.
When I started my very first business, I didn't have 2 nickels to rub together, living in Silicon Valley, which, as you know, like the most expensive place on earth. I was getting married very soon. And I got sued by an ex-employer for more money than I had ever heard of in my life. And it, just scared me to death, to the point of thinking I'm going to, keel over dead from stress. And then when the business was finally getting to the point where we actually had some money in the bank, two of the guys that were involved with the business, there was four of us that started it together. Two of the guys that were involved with the business walked into the bank and emptied it of every penny and just split. And so here I was about to get married, facing this big lawsuit, spending every penny I had on lawyers, in debt up to my eyeballs, and then just had all of my money stolen. It was an incredibly stressful time. And my business partner that stuck with it, he and I decided that we were just going to be the cockroaches that survived anything. And, like they always talk about, cockroaches could survive a nuclear war. And so we were just like, we're just going to have the mindset that we're just going to be here no matter what, no matter how long it takes, and just see it through. And I think that mindset has served me very, very well, then, but as an entrepreneur, it's continued to serve me very well, because anybody who's been an entrepreneur for any length of time will tell you that the highs are really high, but the lows can be really low. And you've got to have a mindset of just, I know I can solve problems and I can get through anything, and I will. And I think that that's been very helpful for me. But in reality, I hope that is not the title of the book. It's just all I could think of at the moment.
I was gonna say that would be very interesting for SEO purposes, but that is a fun title. I don't know how you would be able to market that, but that would be a fun one to see. Okay. Well, do you have a link to your YouTube channel that people can check out? I know that your Facebook group is Services That Scale.
If you just go to servicesthatscale.com and you scroll down to the bottom, all the social links are on there. The URL structure on YouTube is not very friendly. It's not easy to share. So just go down there and click that button, and that'll take you to the YouTube channel. And just as a parting word, I would just say, I think that the most important thing for anybody who wants to be successful as an affiliate is to understand that the key, just like anything, is adding value. Find ways that you can add value so that there is a reason why somebody would want to purchase through you versus somebody else out there. So what is it that you can create, add, whatever it is, to make their life easier or better, that will add value to the experience? When you do that, you can generate sales, and High Level is an amazing affiliate program, and highly recommend it. And if there's anything I can do to help, feel free to reach out.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Mike. I know you gotta head out, so thanks for being here.
Absolutely. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye, Kelsey.